My name is Ankia Olivier. Today I will check the serviceability of my equipment. It's module 1, care of a service dog. Today I will start first with my leash. I will check my snap hook. I will check the bolt, the swivel and the D-ring for any rust or abnormalities or distortions. When I go alongside my leash, I will look for any frayings and the stitching. I will look at the stitching, and at my handle, I will look at the stitching and for any fraying and ripping in the leash. My leash is serviceable. Next, I will go on to my choke chain. I will look for the big rings. I will look for any distortions. I will look for any rust in my choke chain. My choke chain is a stainless steel choke chain. There shouldn't be any rust on it. I will check every ring if the weld is done if the welding is done correctly, and to look again for any distortions. My choke chain is serviceable. Next, I will go on to my harness. My harness is made out of leather, so I will look for the stretching of the leather. I will look at any tears in the leather. I will look at my ring, if the ring is no distortions on the ring, if my ring is welded correctly. I will look at my rivets, if my rivets are intact, there's no rust on my rivets. I will look at the back of my harness, at the stitching, that there's no fraying in the leather, there's no tears in the leather, that it is stretchable. My harness is in order and serviceable. Next, I will check my tracking lead. I will start at the bottom of my tracking lead by the snap hook. My snap hook the snap hook is aligned with the bolt. It has a spring. There's no distortions on it. My swivel there's no rust around my swivel, and by the leather there's no tears by the leather, and the stitching is done correctly. When I move up with my tracking lead, there's no bite marks of the dog. There's no tears in the tracking lead. When I go up, my handle of the tracking lead is serviceable. There's no fraying or anything. My tracking lead is serviceable. When I go on to my muzzle is made out of plastic. I will check my rivets. If there's no distortions on my rivets, there's no rust on my rivets. My plastic is in order, and I will check my buckle for no rust or any distortions. This muzzle is unserviceable because it's broken by the rivet. The plastic is broken off, so my muzzle is unserviceable. Thank you.